Hey, what's good, fam? Hey, you guys hungry for some serious cooking inspiration? Then you guys gotta check out the Grilling TV Network. We got some of the hottest chefs in the game, and guess what? They bringing their A game to you and your kitchen.
First up, we got the one and only Aaron McCargo Jr. He's fixing to show y'all how to make his famous crab stuffed salmon, y'all.
Now, if you're looking for some southern flavor, you gotta check out Chef Loria's. Her shrimp and grits is straight fire. It's got all the right spices and ingredients to make you feel like you're down south, kicking it with your fam. And my man Chef Kenneth Temple knows how to bring the heat with his Cajun pasta. It's got the perfect blend of spice and flavor that'll have you coming back for more. Trust me.
You want to know how to cut up a chicken, boil the perfect egg, or make some fluffy scrambled eggs? We've got y'all covered. So tune in to the Grilling TV Network today and start making some magic in the kitchen, y'all.
I'm not gonna overtalk it. You know it's gonna be fire, and I wouldn't steer you wrong. Guess what, folks? I'm out. Peace. You wanna learn how to make deep fried lemon pepper ribs like this? Stay tuned. Okay, so look, you can see right now I'm starting off with, some St. Louis style ribs, right? Now, this right here, I got it. I know that we normally, okay, if I was on a grill, I'd really do this, this kind of trimming right here, but you see this like fat right here? This right here don't really render down that well. You know what I mean? So I'm just cutting this down. And who wants to eat this, right? While they, biting into something that's like fried and just super good. Now, we're gonna go ahead and take this membrane off, right? Now, when you're removing the membrane, look, this is the only tool I say you need is either this, you can use a spoon, anything, right? So what you wanna do is you just wanna put it underneath the bottom right here. Can you guys see this right here? Just the membrane. This is the part that everybody say that to be like super chewy. Look, then I take my thumb, I just go underneath it like this. You know what I mean? And just kind of just pull it up and do this. Listen, because I'm filming, it's gonna always give me some type of issue, right? But you just wanna get it pulled up, and then you wanna get yourself a napkin. Right, and you just want to go ahead and pull. Anything left, we got to pick it up, and pull, later on. But right now, look at how it just pulls off. Okay, so look, you can see I got it completely, trimmed. Don't want to do that way out trim job because it's not necessary. Because listen, we finna drop this in this hot grease. And now I got to say this part too, which I should have said. Now would be a good time for you to start bringing your oil up to temp. Obviously, I'm gonna be using this one right here, and we want to do it just 350 degrees, right? Real simple. Now, let's talk about how we want to make them great tasting. Don't forget, this is pork, right? These are St. Louis style ribs. I want you to pay attention. We done took off, the membrane, right? So now we got, just the fat on the back, and we got the meat exposed. Check it out. Pay attention to this part right here, because you want to go ahead and season your ribs just like this. This is why they taste great. Look at the coverage. Now I'm using my, from the Level Up series, I'm using my A, right? So now I'm gonna come over here. You saw my flour right here. I'm gonna sprinkle some of this in here like that. And just because of the color, you know what I mean? Now this just will ensure for myself that we get a lot of it in there and we'll be able to see it, right? So if you look right here, when I go ahead and mix this together, I can see it inside of here. It tells me when it's mixed well, tells me how much I have in there. And then the key thing is when you're dealing with flour, I know some of you guys probably think this is strange, but you gotta taste it, folks. Okay, so listen, my seasoning's been on here for almost about 15 minutes. You know what I mean? I'm gonna flip these over. Look, I'm gonna grab my slicer, and what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna just go ahead and just cut them down just like you see. Right? You guys can deep fry them in tubes, but for me, I'm gonna take them and I'm gonna go ahead and just cut them down. I like the individuals. You know what I mean? All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We take them, I'm just gonna go ahead and stage a couple of them in here like this. These are more the meatier ones, on one side of them, right? We'll just get one more. Now, we season that. I understand that you don't see no seasoning here because that's where I cut it. I did it and dabbled all over my board as I could, but don't worry, we got seasoned flour, right? So, and then notice this part too, I'm using one hand. You know what I mean? I hate to have both my hands all messed up, Now you guys know that I'm gonna be doing a lemon pepper sauce wing, right? You guys can use anything, any of them Asian sauces or whatever, you can do that too. All of that is good. Right? It doesn't make a difference, but I just chose lemon pepper, you know what I mean? Because we're gonna have some wings too, you know what I mean? And we're just gonna have a good weekend. All right, so look, I just got myself a pan. You guys could use a sheet, whatever you want to use, right? I'm just gonna start staging these here. Look at what I'm doing, because this is key. Keeps your oil from getting so dirty, you know what I mean? And then you don't want to have just so much of the, flour on the outside, right? We're not really making, fried chicken like that, right? So I'll just do this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and continue to do the rest of them, you know what I mean? And then we're gonna make our sauce. It's gonna make sense to you, once I get through. And we wanna let that flour and everything just adhere to the ribs. This is for the easy part right here. So let me just go ahead and get all of this butter. Look, my lemon juice. This is, as this is melting, we just add our thyme. Check it out, folks. If you ain't got one of these by now, you better hurry up and go out and get one. Look, this is all you need, right? And that's a nice 2 big cloves of garlic. This right here is gonna be the sauce for you. Our butter is melting. And then we did say this is lemon pepper, right? So we just want to go ahead and zest a little bit. Okay, so look, 350 here. Actually, we about 365, because when we put this in here, it's going to bring it down a little bit, right? Sometimes I make an adjustment, just giving you guys a pro tip. Sometimes I raise it up a little bit. It depends on how cool my meat is, right? So I'm going to go ahead and we'll just start adding these in there. I put them in and I go away from myself, right? So we don't get any splatter. Look at this right here. Now listen, when you're cooking ribs, if you can maintain 350 degrees, these should only take, only so long, right? So by the time that you get the right color that you're looking for, when you get that nice golden brown color on your ribs, the ribs are, that's when you know they're done. I'm just looking at them, I'm looking for that golden brown. You see this right here? Look at that right there. That's what we're looking for. You know what I mean? Now I'm just gonna go just a little bit further. And then for those of you guys that are new, and need it, look at this right here. I'm not trying to pop my collar or nothing like that, but them right there is fire. Get yourself one of these meat thermometers. You can always check. 145 is just right for some ribs. 145 to 150 if they, deep fried like this, and they, that'll do it for them. Now I want you guys to take a look at this. I can grab any of these. Look at these on the thicker side. Man, I really don't need to toss these, but I'm gonna go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna set this one off to the side. We're gonna taste one regular. Or should I take this big meaty one? I can't put them all to the side, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and just drop these in here like this, right? Grab a couple of these. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my lemon pepper sauce. You know what I mean? And I'm just gonna go ahead and just pour a little bit of this on here. You guys can see it right here. Oh my goodness. You know what I mean? And what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if I can kind of like toss them or whatever, but I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Let me get myself get my tongs. You know what I mean? And I'll just go ahead and just let them get coated this way. Instead of just like, tossing them like I do the wings, right? But we'll just do them like this. You can see it, look at that right there. Right, you just want to get that on there. Just put that little flavor on there. Now listen, you guys can do it any kind of way you want to do it. Like I said, I'm going with the theme of lemon pepper. You can do them with a dry rub. I just thought I'd do the wet. This time, you guys can do any of those Asian sauces. It doesn't make a difference. Whatever you go to your favorite Asian fast food place or Asian restaurant, whatever they tossing theirs in, you can do the same thing with these. This right here just gives it a whole new, when I say a whole new vibe, I mean a whole new vibe. Okay, so here we go. Look, I can't say enough about it. Look, I done already ate that little piece that was off to the side. Remember that I saved it for myself? I ate that, folks. Now, I'm gonna just go ahead and do one of these just for camera so you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see, because it doesn't just make it super yellow. You know what I mean? But they put that flavor of that lemon pepper on here. And I can just tell you right now that it is fire, folks. These ain't gonna last long. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it on this end right here. Cheers, folks. Hey, these right here is fire. If you know anything about me, you know I love smothered pork chops. So when I tell you deep fried ribs is nothing but a pork chop on a stick, but then we leveled it up and then tossed it in that lemon pepper sauce, and we went to wet version this time. This right here, hands down, I don't have nothing else to say about it. You want to try something, let me know. Then come see me down in the comment section below. I'm going to be looking to see what you guys would toss yours in. Any flavor, anything, I want to read it and I want to go from there. Now, if you're new to my channel, let me just take this time to say, hey, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, smash that subscribe button, and tell everybody out there, check this out. There's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. And you know what you guys don't see right now? I got 2 more racks over there that I got to fry up for everybody, so I'm out. Guess what? Peace.
Thanks for watching. More info is in the description. Please subscribe, like, comment and share.